Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Beach Bosses. I am your co-host, Michelle Yu, and joining me, as always, is the founder and managing partner of the Liver and Feather Racing Club and one of my bestest friends, because that's a real word.
That is a real word. Thank you, Michelle.
I don't even know if it is, but I'm going to use it.
Wonderful intro. I really appreciate it. You look phenomenal. You're in your craft room as always. I love you. We've talked about your short hair. I am back in Del Mar. Last week I was in Mexico, which was awesome, even though we got our asses kicked last week.
Well, again. To be fair, we did not get zeroed out.
Yeah, we didn't get zeroed out, but Christina Blacker destroyed a second straight week that the TVG or FanDuel people just kicked our butt. So we had to get a professional this week to try to,
because we're gluttons for punishment.
Right, we are absolutely. And I don't know, should we bring him in? He's a pretty cool guy. Bring him in.
He's one of my most favorite people ever.
He is the man. This guy, Jonathon Kinchen. Look at the glasses. Look at the hair. Let me ask you a question. Who in horse racing has their own clothing line other than Jonathon Kinchen?
That's a phenomenal point.
Yeah, do you wear those clothes?
Yeah, of course. I wore a shirt yesterday on air.
You did. It's funny when we go to tracks around the country and I travel a lot. I love running into people with the JK collection on. It's like I always just shake my head and go, "This guy's amazing."
Yeah, it's always fun to see people with it on. Yeah, I try to zig when people think I'm going to zag. People always think I'm going to wear one when I go out and about to the tracks. But if I'm not on air, I typically try to do something different. But it is fun. I'm proud of it, and we're happy for the support we've gotten for it.
Well, Michelle and I are both part of the In the Money Media Network, which you and PTF have kind of started in this horse racing world. How did that come to be? Obviously, we have a show. There's a ton of shows on there. Great content. Give us like a quick glimpse.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I've told the story before, but basically, I had a partnership deal with DRF. Pete had a real job deal with DRF, and so we started doing the podcast together with them. We tried to get them to get sponsors. They never really did it, and then at some point they were not going to renew Pete's contract, and then I sent an email the next day asking if they would let me out of my contract, and 3 days later we started In the Money Media. So
that's great. Yeah, that's a great story, and look what you've done. Yeah, nobody did that. Listen, you look at the podcast world right now, it's everywhere. Content is everywhere. And now they're taking pieces of the pods and it's all over TikTok and wherever. And you guys are the pioneers in horse racing. That's got to make you feel pretty good.
Well, we kind of still try to bend the knee to Steve Bick and what he does on a daily basis with the 3 hours. It was an idea that we felt like we could run with because of the success that Steve had. Pete also likes to always acknowledge Derek Simon probably had the first podcast. I actually remember listening to that back in the day. But yeah, I think we kind of took it to the next level, kind of a little bit more into the modern, scenario that we found ourselves in. But it's been fun, people, we all love this game. And if you're really into football, you're really into basketball, there's so much to digest. And to be fair, there's not that much to digest in racing, right? There's 3 publications that you can look at in terms of written material. And we wanted to give fans of racing more avenues to be fans and more opportunities to know more and hear more voices. And so, you guys have done a phenomenal job. The other day I was in the subway. I'm still a fan of our shows. I was on the subway in the city listening to your interview with Mike Rapoli, and enjoying every second of it. So
it was great. Wasn't he great?
He's wild. I get my heart starts beating so fast when he's talking. But
he's so motivational.
Yeah, he's a wild character. But so it's been fun. We're proud of the success, and we're glad of the team we put together.
Well, I can tell you that we're honored to be on the network, but this is about handicapping, JK, something you are very good at. And I'm going to turn it over to Michelle to let her kind of pitch Beach Boss to you, because we've been getting our butts kicked this fall at Del Mar.
So JK has been on Beach Boss before, and I talk about his wager all the time. I'm pretty sure he did $98 to win, and then a $2 saver bet on the favorite, which actually got him through.
got him some piece.
If you have not watched Beach Boss yet, basically you can play this every day from home. You log on to dmtc.com/contest and you get a mythical $100 wager and you get to bet on the race of our choosing. So once a week, myself and Billy, we are the Beach Bosses. Billy is our reigning king right now. And we bring in a special guest and we all get our $100 to spend. And we get to see who comes out on top. So to kick it off this week, we are going to go to race number 7 today. It is the Seed Biscuit Handicap, mile and a 16th. Going to be a grade 2 event. I think a very salty, deep field is assembled here.
Good race. Good race.
I'm going to let JK go first.
Of course we are. He's our guest.
Yeah, I did the same thing. It's so funny. I remember I did something cheeky like that, and I did similar. I bet 98 to win on Smooth Like Strait.
Oh, no.
And $2 to show, just in case you guys picked someone else and they ran off the board. I wanted to at least have Smooth Like Strait for $2 to show. Hopefully I can win. I love this animal. He's such a cool horse, and he kind of reminds me a little bit of a horse that's probably a little bit different, but that I think that will probably spark Billy's memory, and like Midnight Storm and these horses that are forward in these turf races, and they make their own trips, and they're not pace dependent. They'll win a speed duel. And that's how I feel about Smooth Like Strait. And if you look at his last couple of races, pretty ambitious spot, trying the 9 furlongs at Churchill over that kind of chewed up grass course earlier this year. That didn't really work out. He ran well. He ran second. And then he came back and ran into a freak in Modern Games and set a really fast pace in the Breeders' Cup. I think he'll get a breather in here. I think it's a little bit of an easier group that he'll face. And I think he's a pretty special horse. So I wanted to put all my money on him.
I'm so shocked. I really tried to think, who is JK going to take? I knew Michelle.
He was going to go set piece.
I thought he was going set piece or Santin. I thought he was going to go with the East Coast coming to the West Coast. JK, I can't believe it. And I knew Michelle loved Hong Kong Harry. I can't wait to see her pick. But I think we're going to go to me next, and you're going to die when you see this, because I tried to outthink myself. So I also went with a big win place bet on Smooth Like Strait.
Wait, is this Billy's wager or is this mine?
Yes, this is me.
On here. Hold on.
No. I always do 2 horses. I try to do 2 that I like to give the people a little flavor, a little something different. I went with a 35 win and place bet on Smooth Like Strait. So if she runs second, I can kind of beat JK. But I felt the same thing. And we know Mike McCarthy's style. And Mike McCarthy's not going to wheel this horse back quick off the Breeders' Cup unless he's doing phenomenally well. That was my thinking in there. He has run so many good races, a lot of bridesmaid mostly. The last win was actually the Grade 1 Shoemaker Mile, but he likes Del Mar. He's never run. He's in 6 starts, 2 wins, 4 seconds at Del Mar. So I went with Smooth Like Strait, and then I took a bomb. I was looking for kind of a closer at a big price, someone that no one's going to bet on, and I went with Kentucky Ghost. If you go back through the historical charts of Del Mar, Victoria Oliver strikes every once in a while. And this horse won really well in a condition allowance race at this distance at Keeneland, comes in sharp form. His numbers stack up. His buyers may not, but his Third sheets stack up because he's normally wide. I think he makes a big run late and could get a piece of this at a giant price.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Kentucky Ghost there. So that'll be exciting.
Yep.
I
know where you're going.
Spread, and this is a great race for me to spread. I easily could have used 4 horses in here. I went with $100 to win
on Hong Kong. I knew it. I knew you were going to do that.
I liked it. Neither of you guys picked him and even put nothing on him. This is great.
He's a really nice horse, and I'm interested to hear JK's assessment of his last race, because it was visually impressive, but it was a complete setup. I mean, he got the fast pace, perfect trip. Pratt saved ground and then came outside. It was and I just don't know if he's going to get that perfect setup again today. JK?
Yeah, I mean, I have a hard time playing horses off of perfect trips. I mean, he's definitely one that can win this race. I have a hard time, and especially, no offense to you two, but when East Coast turf horses come west, I kind of always upgrade them a little bit. I kind of downgrade the turf horse performances on the West Coast. Now, with that being said, I upgrade West Coast dirt performances when they come out east. It's just, for whatever the reason, that's just kind of where I go. I consider Smooth Like Strait almost like an East Coast turf horse. Sure. I know he's done a lot of running on the West Coast, but he's shown up on the East Coast and run well. So I just that's why I landed there. I wouldn't be shocked if Hong Kong Harry wins. As far as the other two you guys thought I was going to pick was Santin. The problem I had with him is he won 2 races like right before the turf course got shut down with outside trips. Like I think he just liked that Churchill Downs turf course, and I think that he ran extremely well because of that. And then set piece, I mean he's just a cut below type to me. He's a beat up on a grade 3 field when no one else shows up type. He's not like out here beating up on really grade 1 type animals, and so I just felt like plus he comes from way out of it. He always needs a setup, and he always leaves you kind of wanting a little bit. Just give me the horse that's going to be on the lead when they turn for home, and let's see if his class will carry him there.
I like that you call them animals all the time instead of horses. Like I like that. Is that your kind of thing? Is that the JK style?
I don't know why I do that. Yeah, I mean, they are my 4-legged friends. I just sometimes I'll call them horses. You know what though? Honestly, I feel like, I don't know if Michelle, this happens to you, but I feel like there's some words that I say too much when I'm doing things. And I say this horse a lot. And here's a horse this horse. So I guess maybe like subconsciously I'm trying not to say horse as much. A little behind the scenes.
No problem. You look like a freaking movie star. We're so happy to have you.
I feel like you guys, that Hong Kong Harry could be a lot closer than you think, if need be.
Yeah, but he's not going to be in front of Smooth Like Straight.
Or Breon Brilliant, or Master
Foxhounds. He likes a little bit more ground than Smooth Like Straight. JK, did you see my puppy?
Oh my God.
That's a nice animal.
Isn't he so cute?
Gorgeous.
Oh.
I saw that. I didn't want to scream it at the top of my lungs. I'm so happy you went back in. That's beautiful.
Congratulations, Michelle.
I love his nose.
I know.
What's his name?
His name is Gaston.
Gaston. Are you going to sing? JK, can you sing Beauty and the Beast?
That's the only part I know is no one. Something
and
like
then that's
Gaston.
it.
Boots like Gaston, makes those scoots like Gaston. No one tromps around wearing boots like Gaston.
This is Beach Boss.
Wait. Okay.
Yes.
JK, let's play a real quick game of me and you.
Oh my goodness. All right, here we go.
What is this?
All right. So I'm going to try to get JK to guess 3 horse racing related terms or things by just giving him clues.
Okay. Yeah,
right.
go.
Okay. So this is a boy horse, and Andy B and Cone would probably not like to talk about him.
Gelding.
Yes.
You should have said BK.
I know I was going to do that, but maybe that would be weird that JK would know so much about your manhood or lack thereof or whatever it is. Okay, so this is a specific horse, and he has a big scar, and he also has a spot. Yes, this is supposed to be for JK.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know I wasn't playing.
Get that one.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, so this is a color. It's not this color. It's going to be a different color. It can be like a hair color. It can be a place that you put water in, a place you can take a boat to. A lot of horses are this color.
Bay.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, jeez, McGee. Wow.
Yeah,
I just said "geez, McGee" on the air. I've never used that expression in my whole life.
I like it.
All right, Michelle.
All right, so we have all of our wagers in and had a little bit of fun. Did you guys, real quick, favorite thing you ate for Thanksgiving? Just because that's my jam.
JK? Did you go to Salevo?
Kind of. I went to their house for dinner, so it's the same idea. Probably the Rombauer we drank.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Okay, Billy, what about you?
I had some absolutely amazing turkey at a place called. We actually went out because we didn't get home from Mexico in time, so we went and had the turkey was amazing. Melted in my mouth. It was so good.
All right.
Sorry, that's boring. I did have a piece of. Yeah, I mean that's what it's all about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. JK, are you still doing the Fox thing?
Yeah. I was on yesterday. I'm on tomorrow. I think because of the World Cup and college football, we're off today.
Oh, well, enjoy your day off. All right. Well, there you go. Thanks for joining us.
Yes. Thank you, JK, for joining us. Thank you, BK, for joining us. And I want to remind you guys at home, Colmus Calls for Karma is still going on throughout the remainder of Del Mar. If you don't know what it is, you can log on to dmtc.com and go check it out. But basically, you pay $100. All that money goes to Karma. You get to come up, meet Larry Colmus, ask him whatever questions that you want, watch him call a race. You get a nice little group photo, and then Del Mar is going to take care of you for the day. Tickets, place to sit, admission, a tip sheet, yada, yada, yada. Maybe JK will send you like a selfie if you do it.
Oh, that would be, I would like a JK selfie.
Okay, so a JK selfie then. If anyone does Colmus Calls for Karma this upcoming week, we're going to send you a JK selfie as well.
What about a gold Phoenix hat? I should throw in a gold Phoenix hat.
Yeah, throw in a gold Phoenix hat.
Yeah.
The next 5 people to buy tickets. Tickets are extremely limited, so they're very, very limited on a day-to-day basis, but there are a few still left. So dmtc.com for that. BK, good luck today. JK, best of luck today. Kiss your lovely lady for me.
Yeah, let's see it on air. Can you give her a kiss on air for us? Come on. Just lean over. Just lean over and give her a peck. It'll be a beach boss first. Come on.
It's not a kiss cam.
Yes, it is. Oh, you should sing that as we go out, Michelle. So kiss me. Isn't that the, Kiss me. Yeah. You guys are the best. Thanks, guys.
We'll catch you next week.
Enjoy your day. Good luck.